broadcast needs to borrow a vape pen for a gag. Okay, Lewis, the guy who told me don't vape in the office.
You're live, dude.
Hello, everyone. Welcome to Always Open. On today's show, we're going to be talking about our first time having sex, questions from our box of issues, and discussing our kinks as well. I'm your host, Steven Subject.
Uh-huh.
And
I'm your host, Kib, a.k.a. Clayton James.
Funny. How long have you been planning that? Legitimately, how long has this been? Because you said, oh, we've got a surprise. Mm-hmm. And it's crazy cool. 4 months. It must have been 4 months ago.
The real Steven Subject. It was quite a while. We actually were going to do it for Halloween.
You've really been sitting on this for 4 months. Both of you guys have.
Yeah.
4 months
Possibly
you've been
more
sitting
than
on
that
this.
even.
How much of like your
It's me.
thought process
Kib,
has this?
AKA Clayton James.
What's up?
What's up?
What's up, dude?
So to just break the gag for 2 seconds, Meryl and I were gonna have you guys on during our Halloween episodes, and we had planned to do our Steven and Kib costumes for that Halloween episode.
Okay.
And then there was like a minor car accident that one of you
Fender bender.
got into.
There's a bit of a fender.
And then we couldn't do it,
Fender, a little bit
but
of a
then we were
bender.
gonna get you back here, so we wanted to do it anyways. So we're celebrating Halloween in November.
Here's
impressive.
the funny thing about that too. When we were out getting a drink and some food one time, it was us three and James, or no?
No, it's just the three of us.
Just the three of us.
Just a couple friends.
And they were like,
hanging out.
we're gonna do this crazy thing. We're gonna be in costumes, and we want to have you guys on. It'll be the funniest thing ever. I'm like, oh, you're gonna be us. They're like, how did you know that? Who told you that?
You figured it out
Immediately.
so fast.
The
We had
first
a
thing I did.
conversation about this on the way back, walking to our hotel room, and you were telling me the story, and you said, yeah, once they said that it was, they said, what was the Halloween thing?
That like, oh, we're gonna be dressing up in costumes.
And I was so curious how you managed to get the answer right, because that would have just been such a boring thing for me that I wouldn't have even considered any answer at all.
I just
you,
immediately knew because I knew.
Are you like
A
trying
hypocrite?
to offend us right now?
No, I think I'm just an asshole
Yeah. Yes.
when it comes down to it.
Mary and I have been practicing your mannerisms
Yeah.
so hard.
The mannerisms.
Could you be as much of an asshole as me, though?
Oh my God.
Just doing that doesn't
Steven.
make you a dick.
That's something I do.
Us a little bit of both.
Well,
Yeah.
it's me copying him.
You guys have a
that's-
lot of the same
It's a friend.
mannerisms.
It's a friend. Ooh, both of those.
Head movements aren't exactly.
let me see.
It's like if you could.
What can you?
want me to do
give it me,
you?
please? I've never seen it in person. There,
There we
you
go.
go.
You have a very you do very straight fingers.
Yeah, but you have to open your mouth more like.
Oh my God!
sure you
Yes.
Make sure you're doing the noise. Still wider. Open your mouth more. Very good, actually, everybody. That was really great.
Beautiful.
Sometimes
beautiful.
you like even.
Oh, you gotta.
Have you practiced narrating?
No, I am.
That's the main thing.
A lot of people asked me if I was gonna like get like fake teeth to get the little gap in my tooth.
Were you gonna make
What
a
gap?
forehead or like?
I also like I'm doing classic Steve with the hair.
Classic
So
Steve.
I like you.
There's
better
also
that
you
way.
got to remember that we had this planned like a month ago.
Yeah, back
and then
when
it got sprung up on us again because we forget what's going on all
Yeah.
the time.
So
So
I had very few moments, and we also stopped watching all your content.
yeah.
No, it's just normally sometimes when you guys have plans like that, they get put to the side. They just fall off because
No.
they weren't, I guess, that good to begin with.
We're very dedicated.
Well, we
Good and bad
made
plans.
sure to actually keep with it because it was a great idea. All right, boys. In reality, very excited to have you guys on. It's been a long
Us
time
too.
coming. Yes. Let's do our shot.
So ready. Wait, we have to take shoots this.
To take shoots this.
Are we
We have to
taking
take shoots of this.
So this is the Jaeger bomb shot.
Oh no.
1 part Jägermeister, 1 part Red Bull.
One part
Part
bomb.
bomb. Oh, dude.
Okay.
This is submitted by Eloise F. So cheers to you.
Cheers.
Shout out.
Thanks, Poppy.
Thank you,
Cola.
Louise J.
Good.
Ah, we did.
Don't you put a bomb into Okanite? Wow.
Nice.
Refreshing.
Dr. Pepper, perhaps?
May I?
That was delicious.
No, that was
that not just Dr. Pepper?
That was Jägermeister. Jägermeister. Oh, dude, yes.
All over you. I feel much
Is
better.
that how I would respond? No. If someone threw
I
up on me?
can't keep you up the entire show.
You're not going to?
No.
Can you do a Barbara impression?
I could not do a Barbara impression. I'd have to see you be you, which sometimes you don't open up. I know.
That's great for the mics.
So, only bashing the mics.
I like how you didn't hear that right away and stopped doing it immediately.
Yeah.
I thought that was just also people, maybe taking part. Backstage.
Just them.
Just the mics.
All right, well, let's get things started. We have a little game that we like to play to start things off the show. It's called Cupidity. We take questions from OkCupid, and then we ask each of you a series of questions, and we time it, and you have to answer all the questions in that time frame.
Yeah.
Impressive.
Sounds
Okay.
good?
I like that.
Can you pretend to be excited to be here?
I am excited to be
That's literally him at his maximum excitement.
Okay.
I'll use some real inflection, some real cadence in my voice. Barbara, I am excited to be here. There you go. Don't
Do
you
it,
see?
but do it like you mean it. It just doesn't seem as
Doesn't seem genuine.
natural, if you know what I mean.
I'm really trying to evoke anything
Here,
that I
I'll try. I'm so excited to be here. Try that.
Okay. Barbara, I am.
We'll move on. We can move on. That's no problem.
Okay. Kim.
Hey.
Clayton James. Would you like
Yep.
to go first?
What's up?
Sure.
This one.
Oh, sorry.
To my
up?
to my right.
Any
All right.
time of day.
Do we have our timers ready? Yes.
we do.
Okay. Ready? Set. Go. If a significant other requested that you stop wearing antiperspirant or deodorant, is this something you would seriously consider?
Yes.
When you see a heterosexual couple, what do you think if the female is taller?
Uh-oh.
Would you consider dating someone who publishes the most intimate details of their relationship in their blog?
Nope.
Are you scared of the future?
No.
How do you feel about internet? How do you
Well,
feel-
that was her fault for taking so goddamn long.
I'll read this last one. How do you feel about internet sex, also known as cybering?
Uh-oh.
Not today.
Again.
Uh-oh.
But not uh-oh. Uh-oh, but not uh-oh.
Okay.
You know? What are you doing, drug addict?
We're trying to get the. We got a vape.
We got a
pen for
vape
you.
pen because we had this whole
Is this
bit.
$10 for this thing?
No.
No.
Steve,
but I
it
think-
sounds like you're smoking
up.
like a bong, dude.
We were
what are you doing
we were
wrong?
practicing the vaping before you guys got here, and I think we
Now just
burned
suck
up the
directly on
battery.
that, Steve. Put your mouth on that. Just kidding. Don't do that
Nope.
at all. You could die.
All right.
God knows what that thing is capable of.
So if you see a girl that's taller than the guy, you
I just go,
wary of
oh, uh-oh. That's
Uh-oh.
like, because immediately you're like, oh, he's probably feeling a little emasculated.
Yeah.
You know? Because you would be. I feel like that's a thing.
I think
I'm-
that's what society has kind of made it out.
And it's not your fault you think that, Kip.
But you know what? I've also
Social
talked.
constructs that have.
One of my
guided your
friends
whole
was
being,
short,
right?
and he said, you will never know what it's like to be a short guy, and your opinions on what it's like to be short will never be because I am short, and I do feel emasculated being short. So, anyways, what the fuck's wrong with you?
What'd you
Sorry,
say?
I sucked super hard. Only juice came out down my throat.
Let me see,
Oh, yeah.
try that. Let me see.
Suck on super hard, and then you'll see if you have
It
the
was
same.
it was working perfectly
Yuck.
fine, and then it froze up.
Well, the red is
aneurysm.
battery or broken.
Yuck.
Sorry,
I think
we're
it's
in.
battery.
It's
I
okay.
think it's battery.
Oh, that's all wrong here. This
Why
is
don't we
all
just
wrong.
stop trying? Perfect. That's
All right,
exactly
who's next, Barbara?
Don't me.
Steven, you're next.
Come on, man.
What are you waiting
That's not a mannerism.
Of who?
You.
This
Or is
is
that you of me?
Is
claws.
you, Barbara.
Claws.
Oh yeah. If you can do this,
Say,
you
say,
can.
say, 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 say.
Pyongyang.
Sit tight, sit tight, sit tight.
This was Pyongyang.
Pyongyang.
You guys really know
Silly
the
bitch,
game.
silly bitch, silly bitch. No more.
Pyongyang.
Nope, it's
Oh,
wise
fuck.
guy.
Oh yeah. Sorry, that's part of the game where if like that's one of the finishing moves. Do it one more time.
Silly bitch, silly bitch, silly bitch. No more.
Wise guy.
Okay, you got it.
See, James told us all these rules before.
And
the
we
show.
thought we were making
We thought he
all
was
up.
just
No,
bullshitting.
we have these ridiculous rules down
would
pat,
you
and we did it
bullshit?
all day,
It's
all
set,
night.
Sight.
Sit,
Sit,
sight, sit, sight, sit,
sit,
sight.
sit,
And once
sight.
you get 5
Sits
hits,
for the top, sights for the down.
Sit, sit,
but I can
sight,
block
sight,
with
sight.
yup, 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 yup. And if I block them all, obviously you don't get any. You get 5, then you get to do a kill move, which is billy bip bop, billy bop, yup, scrowl.
And
There's
I
a
can
reason
block
we've
it by
never
going.
really talked about this
Yeah.
on our show.
It's really entertaining stuff.
It's so complicated.
When you're excited and hyper, and you're with boys who are excited and hyper, or girls who are excited and hyper, it's so fun to jump around and be like, sit tight, sit tight, sit tight, billy bop, bop, bop. You're dead, you're dead. And I'll
Where
leave
did this
now.
come from?
Oh, absolute brain
Who started
issues.
it?
Oh.
Must have been you.
Oh, it was, because that's right. I would jump around going, sight.
You've been starting up a
Sight,
lot of
sight,
weird
sight,
things
sight,
recently.
sight.
Truly.
Truly.
Like there was another one. You just like start humping us, and you're like, oh, you're gonna come. Oh, you're gonna come. Oh,
No,
you're
no.
gonna come.
Meryl, why don't you do this to me?
I don't wanna.
What that one is it's as if I'm, I mean, there's.
Steven, you
Anyways,
ready?
You are going to come
Let's
one
do
day.
you. All right, ready with the timer. All right, and go. Why do you dress the way you do?
I thought this was like a sex. I don't know. I like if stuff fits around my body.
Toilet seat, up or down?
Down.
Imagine that you live in a place where public nudity is not legal, but also socially acceptable. Not only legal, but socially acceptable. Assuming that the climate is favorable, how often would you be totally naked in public?
Such a long question. I have 4 seconds. How long would I be favorable? What? The climate? I'd be down. What was the?
I'll ask you a few more. Imagine you're low on money and behind on the rent. An unattractive person offers to help you financially in exchange for sex. Would you?
How unattractive.
Whatever you deem to be unattractive.
It's me. I come up on you. I'll help you with rent if you suck the old peener.
And get a little bit of peg.
All I need you to do is give me 3 flakes to each testicle, and I'll pay you rent. I swear to God. You have to do it in front of Alyssa, though.
Is she down?
She has to watch.
She's definitely down.
Doesn't matter.
She has to. Well, you guys. I'm assuming you guys live together, so it's her rent
I've
too,
already
right?
spent so much time for this. Answer's yes.
Okay, cool.
It's always been yes.
Yeah, that's a long question that they gave. Basically, it's asking if nudity was legal and it's socially acceptable.
And it was
how
nice
often
out.
would you be naked?
Oh, never. Small dick.
Don't you guys have the same size dick?
No,
Yes.
no. It's
Yes,
way bigger.
we do.
Ours are the same. Yes, they are. They are.
They are the same dick. You, me, James just got out in the parking lot of a bar, and we all showed each other.
Me and Meryl have the same vagina.
Yeah,
Really?
It's the same
Seven
down,
inches?
Way.
down to
7
the
inches deep. Yeah.
7
yeah,
inches long.
slit, and then you got the depth.
It was up right past the belly button.
We measured each other at the same time.
Yep.
Wow.
Yep.
Just like teeth.
Were you guys both C-section babies?
Nope.
I had a natural birth all the way.
Natural birth.
I probably
Natty
was a lot
birth.
of drugs.
I was a seaweed baby.
Oh,
They found me in the ocean. Covered in seaweed.
wrapped up in there.
Just like
And a
glowing
shark,
gold eyes.
a shark tooth in my head.
All right,
That's
Meryl.
why I am
Right.
the way I am.
I
Kib.
spilt my drink on this. That's okay.
You alcoholic.
All right, Kib number 2. You ready?
I prefer kid number 1.
But you're not.
And
I'll give
go.
You, you can have kid number 1.
Do you feel as though the craziest, most experimental stage of your life is in the past or has yet to come?
Oh, I guess in the past, but I haven't really lived long enough to determine that.
Have you ever gotten back with someone who cheated on you?
Yes.
On average,
Yikes.
how much
Bad thing.
alone time do you need
I don't
each
love
day?
myself. 24 hours a day.
that's
23.9 hours a day.
If an otherwise perfect match gave you an ultimatum to become a vegetarian, what would you do?
Nope. Love my meat too much.
That's my girl.
Love my meat.
That's my man.
I love
That's my meat.
I love my meat.
I love my fucking meat.
I love my fucking
Nine
meat.
tells me
I love
it's
my woman.
different.
I love my meat.
Sammy Joe?
Love my meat.
I didn't practice as much as she did.
Oh, I have a whole
First word,
list. I
first
have
word
a
that comes to
list.
mind when I say the word Sammy Joe. What's the first word that comes to mind? 3, 2, 1.
Love.
Love.
Oh!
What?
What's the first word that comes to mind when you say, what's another person that you know?
Do me. Do me.
Kib.
Pervert.
He's not wrong. He's not wrong.
It's not wrong. All right, Barbara. I mean, Steven, too.
Yes.
What did we want to write on your gravestone the other day?
All right.
I don't remember. I know what you're talking about.
I love.
Oh, something about kids. We were just there's a whole
Kids
whole
love
string
kids.
of. You know, some things are just. What's the
Okay.
next?
We'll get to it. Barbara, you ready?
Yep.
Timer, ready? All right, go. After meeting somebody new, is it acceptable to search the internet to find information about them?
Yes.
Do you consider yourself a truly honest person in all aspects of your life?
No.
How big is your porn collection?
Very small.
Does the idea of being attractive enough to manipulate people appeal to you?
Yes.
Would you do a striptease for your mate?
Yes.
Which of the following could you most easily live without for an entire month? Toothbrush, phone, internet, or porn?
Porn.
You could live without?
Yeah, because I have a good
Dude,
imagination.
Kip, don't live without your toothbrush.
Yeah.
That's
Bad
super,
person.
super easy.
Yeah, but you can over porn.
Then how do
No,
you brush
you-
your teeth?
No. Yeah.
With your
No,
finger.
I'm saying whatever option.
Finger
take,
brush.
Make sure that. Oh fuck! No, fuck you.
I've done that while camping, dude. If you forget to bring your toothbrush, finger
That's
brush.
one day, not a
Two
month.
It does say
You're not
toothbrush
camping
and
for a month.
toothpaste.
Yeah, it's a month without
Oh.
toothbrush.
I would get like something else, a towel, and put toothpaste on it. I'd figure
It
it out.
says, it says toothbrush and
Anybody-
toothpaste.
I didn't get
as
to the
one.
toothpaste.
Oh, all right. Well,
Yeah.
yeah, porn,
Porn?
it is.
Yeah, porn.
Well, what's the other one? Your cell phone?
Cell
Cell phone and
Cell
internet.
phone. No, I need the internet. I can do without with. Yeah.
No, I don't think you can.
You need to do your job. Just
don't need
don't
to
do
be on
porn. Just take not.
I'll
porn.
pay someone else to put the videos online.
You have a hot girlfriend. You don't need porn.
Maybe that's the porn I was talking about. We make it. Fuck. God.
If you make it, is it still porn?
Sorry, she just sent me porn.
Perfect timing.
Oh, you started jerking off on that.
Oh no. What have I done?
What have you done?
Guys,
All right.
Why is every piece of food in us?
So before we move on, my boys, I would like to say thank you to MeUndies for sponsoring this episode of Always Open. Every year, millions of people receive the least liked gift of all time, underwear. But we still give it to our family and our loved ones who just don't want it. But maybe it's not the underwear that is the problem, it's the kind of underwear. Let me tell you about MeUndies, the only underwear that makes for an amazing gift. I think pretty much every single pair of underwear I own right now is MeUndies. I've transitioned my entire underwear wardrobe to only MeUndies. They got thongs, they got briefs, they got boy shorts.
do they have thongs?
They definitely have thongs. I have a lot of MeUndies thongs, and they're great. MeUndies has made underwear the perfect gift that everyone is going to love for you. Love you for. Also love for you. It's a goddamn holiday miracle. This year, don't give underwear, give MeUndies. This holiday season, to get your exclusive 20% off the softest underwear and socks you'll ever wear, free shipping and 100% satisfaction guarantee, go to MeUndies.com/open. That's MeUndies.com/open. Thank you, MeUndies. You okay?
Thank you, MeUndies. I may have just shit MeUndies, so. My bad. Someone here gets
Did you
me.
choke a little bit?
Yeah,
You
absolutely.
gonna eat that strawberry?
Yeah, and
It's
it's,
a
not a
cherry.
strawberry, so
You gonna
after
eat it?
that, you definitely won't be. Can you tie this with a you're not?
I'm got business deals going on right now, Barbara.
Oh, is
They're
that
very
an iPhone
important.
X?
Are we looking
Oh,
for that
no.
vape?
What vape?
Oh, I missed
Yes,
that.
maybe we are.
All right. So I wanted to do a little something on the show to get to know you guys a little better. So
I won't do butt stuff.
me and Meryl have known you guys a little bit. We don't know too much about you.
You
Our
mostly.
audience, I know you guys pretty well now, but our audience doesn't know you as well as I would like them to. So I would love to hear about how you guys met and kind of like your origin story to where you are now with Sugar Pine 7 and how that all came to be.
Little quick timeline
Little
of how
quick
we met,
timeline.
Yeah.
how we're here.
You guys ever play Minecraft?
No, it was
Never.
before. It was exactly Minecraft.
I played Minecraft, yeah.
Not once.
I'll start.
Fair.
Steve and I both were introduced together through a team that was created back in the day. I won't even say the name of it.
Hot Boys 27. I remember the name
Basically,
of
it was
it.
a group of YouTubers, and we had a manager, and then we just like hit it off one
Oh,
day.
wow.
You know?
It's crazy.
No, you did not.
Okay, well, you see
Undo it, and I'll do it.
Undo it?
Undo it, and I'll do it.
Sorry, we met.
Wait, I'm sure we can get you another. We can
Talk
get
about-
you.
We
I
can get
think
you
that
more
these are-
cherries.
We can get you more cherries.
I don't know if that it's true though, and I'm not willing to.
Oh, I did it easily.
We never.
Point is, we played Minecraft, and we met. It was embarrassing.
Was it just like a random match that you guys?
No,
So
we showed up
you're-
at the same house. He was there cuddling some other dude in bed, and
My roommate.
yeah, your roommate at the time. We met, and then we lived together in LA, just for fun.
That was 2 years later.
So you became really good friends through just that one meeting?
to tell the whole story.
Whoa, that's
There's so much downtime.
huge
It's just so
gaps.
boring.
It's not that
The
boring.
point is, we met, then we lived together because we became really good friends, and now we work together.
Really good friends? Best friends. Say
Really,
it.
Just a
really,
couple
really,
friends.
Say
really,
it.
really
Just-
good friends.
just a
Say
couple
it, dude.
friends.
We're just a couple really good.
Say it.
I am.
But you were,
Say best,
Best friends.
friends.
there you go.
There we go.
But you're Canadian. You're actually from a similar region that I'm from in Canada.
Very close.
So
the same
how
city.
did you get down to the States? And how did you, I assume it was in the States that you guys met, right?
Yeah. Florida.
I was just living there
Florida?
because I was there for 6 months with my buddy in Orlando, and that team that I had mentioned previously went to a Minecon that was there. So even worse.
Turns out the owner of that team used to run a prostitute ring,
Yeah. So we've heard.
and here we go.
No, that's real. That's
truly a real
Actually-
thing.
And he's
actually
dead
real.
now.
He's dead now.
He's dead now.
He's dead now.
Why are you doing quotations?
Because I don't think he's dead now.
I think that he's in witness protection.
With millions of dollars.
Wow, really?
he's
yeah, they
Soul.
scammed a whole convention.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And took off.
I didn't know
And then
about this.
died
Yeah.
very soon after.
How did he die?
I have no idea.
Lost at sea?
No idea.
Yeah.
Probably.
Evaporated.
That's the only thing that makes sense
Kidney
in that
stone,
situation.
I think.
Kidney stone killed him.
Oh yeah, kidney stone. It's the leading cause of prostitution ring owners.
Yeah.
I hear.
The deaths of them, at least.
Yeah. Of
It's a
death.
sad thing. No, I'm not. Don't laugh.
I'm not laughing.
God damn it, Barbara.
Acknowledging.
You're really hurtful tonight.
I'm sorry.
Stop it.
Like 2 o'clock.
Say walk somewhere, baby.
Wait, okay, so Minecraft, and then so you were both living in LA? You were living in LA?
This was 2 years later. That was 2013. 2 years later.
I moved out for SourceFed. Then I was super lonely.
To LA.
Where are you
yeah.
from?
I was from, before that I was living in Seattle, before that I was living in Wisconsin, then most of my life I lived in the suburbs of Chicago.
Okay.
Oh, so you're born and raised in Chicago?
Yeah!
Yeah, he's a privileged baby. Never had any struggle. Anyways.
I feel so bad for
1%.
anyone that was listening to this with the lavs connected.
Yeah.
I got really lonely and I was like, Kib, you're the first person that I know will say yes. So he came out.
And I was your best friend.
Yeah, you were.
How was it living together?
It was. The
Perfectly
best,
fine, yeah.
Literally the best
Yeah?
time of all time.
Yeah, we were like, we don't annoy each other.
No. And we like had our own alone time, and we only wanted to hang out when we wanted to hang out, and we didn't when we didn't.
The only time we ever have an argument is when life gets just too stressful
Truly.
and you can't handle it.
And we never really did argue anyways. It was more just like an expression of annoyance, maybe. That's the only times we will ever have those. And then the other person respects it and
I feel like
doesn't do
there's
that again.
something a little deeper right here.
Nothing
going on.
deeper.
Yeah, you
There's
guys.
nothing-
Very
if
surface level
You
here.
wanna, if you wanna like talk about it.
No, I think that's
Why
why
don't
you guys.
you look at me
am
when I give you hand jobs anymore?
I think you know, with a lot of impressions, like the ones you guys are doing of us, there's just a lot of layers to it that you guys probably will never understand.
That's fine. we don't
fair
have
enough.
to understand it.
It's really surface level what you
This
guys
is
are
what the
doing.
show's about. Is trying to unpack those things.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
What else
I
do you want
have
to
weight
unpack,
on my
Barbara?
shoulders. I have a lot of weight on my shoulders, and it's because of this guy right there.
It's beautiful, guys. That's why we brought you here. Actually, it's a intervention about your friendship.
A Minecraft convention?
It was a Minecraft.
That's it from Minecraft.
So then you worked at SourceFed.
Yeah.
What did you do during that time?
I edited for him, actually. That was the thing. I didn't have to pay rent if I edited for him, which was a full-time job.
Wow.
And it was awful. I hated doing it, but I liked doing it.
I hated even making the videos.
Yeah.
Those are
So I
We
can't
all
imagine
did.
you editing them.
I had to go in and like film because what he would do is he would do like film a show inside the game, which is called a machinima. I'm sure a lot of people know that.
We've never
And I would
heard
have
that.
to
I'm
like
not familiar.
really?
Yeah, Machinima. No.
Oh, shut up. And then anyways, that's what happened.
Kid doesn't know the history of Rooster Teeth.
I don't.
Okay.
I know that. Well, I guess I should have assumed that you knew because Red vs. Blue was literally started as machinimas.
The first.
Yeah.
Oh, there
So
we
I
go.
do know the history. Idiot.
Yeah, it's just I think it's cool that you do know. It's just, the ability to bring that knowledge out when it's most
True.
needed.
No, I don't have that
Timely.
ability at all.
It's okay. We're gonna have a long plane flight back.
A talk? Are we having a talk? Is there something?
We're gonna have a talk, maybe about a raise or a firing.
One of the
But
two.
probably the raid.
How is that? How is that? I know you talk about it sometimes in your videos, but obviously, like, what is it like working with your friends, but also being their boss?
Well, I think the good news is it's a good group of friends. It's not. There's no one in particular that's like fucking awful. You know, everybody comes with their weird quirks and their inabilities to do things, but
I can do anything I set my mind to.
It must be worrisome
It's
though.
on my
Easily.
list.
To some extent of just like if there ever is a time where you guys do get into a big argument or if like there's a big issue that comes up.
you know, I think the most important thing is it actually reminds me of a long time ago. I watched this podcast with Bernie. It was one of the RT podcasts. He was talking about what it's like working with your friends, and he said something very true. He said, "Oh, you can pay your friends less."
Yes, you can. Yes, yes,
It
you
rings
can.
true, it really
yes,
does.
you can. Yes, you can.
Can confirm.
You can.
absolutely can.
You can, and you do.
can.
And you do.
And I do.
You can and do.
Bernie did, and his forefathers did,
And his foreskin did.
and everyone will continue to pay their friends less.
Yes,
than
they apparently
they not
will.
necessarily deserve. They don't.
But you also have to play like moderator a lot, I assume. Like, or you will eventually. Like, if
there
two
are
people. at the
there are
company-
situations, and
Yeah.
there have been at least, where it's just like not fun to deal with.
Yeah.
But it's a learning experience, you know. It's just something that I never thought I would be running a company or anything, and it's still I'm not like a cool boss.
You're a cool boss.
Yeah.
Cool. I would like to work for you.
No, I think like we don't really have like everyone knows Steve is the boss, but we don't have that dynamic. Like we all work together. Like Steve, James, myself, and Autumn. Like we all have the same goal in mind and want the best for the company, and so we just all work together. There's no like, yes sir, right away, sir. Like we just all are friends working for the same reason.
Yeah.
But with
That's
the
what it is.
knowledge that
But
You are.
we do know
I am
that he and I
the
are the
top-
bosses.
the top
That Steve and I are the
dog.
boss.
Two of you.
Us together are bosses, and then
not
everyone knows that.
together.
You and me
You
against the
have any
world, dude.
games that you want to play, and then I'm the boss.
You and me against the world.
Well, I'm glad
dude.
it all worked out for you guys.
Look at
'Cause I-
that. Right on
hopefully we'll
time.
Enjoy your time.
What is this?
It's your vape.
Our
What?
vape.
Oh my
Someone
God.
bought a vape?
Buy a vape.
Are you kidding? Thank you so
Cheers.
much.
What drink is that?
Someone bought a vape.
Special drink.
Yeah.
Texas
Oh,
had
is
a
this a new
very-
one?
You want
One
to
of
You
those?
can bring me new ones every time.
That's what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna make it nice and
I
special.
love who you are.
They're gonna get stronger as we go.
God
Texas had
bless
the
you.
easiest job today with makeup, by the way.
Yeah, he did.
Ever.
I had to make them.
Because this is what we look
as
like
beautiful
normally.
as you
Like
guys.
I always have the 5 o'clock shadow.
you.
And the
I'm gonna
bags.
get you cherry, Bobby. Would you like a cherry, little girl?
Yes, I would like a
Do you, Kip, do you just not sleep very often? Are you,
No, I have allergic shiners.
Yeah, you explained this
Many times, many
yesterday,
times.
I think, right?
It used to offend me because I'd be like, hey, you don't know me. You don't know my lifestyle. I'd be like,
okay.
I don't do drugs. So like, they're just allergic shiners. I have poor circulation everywhere, minus my penis. It's amazing.
Yeah.
Hands get sweaty and hot or sweaty and cold. This is blood pooling under my eyes. If I do anything that bothers my allergies, it makes it worse. Or if I stay up too late, it makes it worse. Or if I, you know what I mean, around anything that I hate.
Do you ever have anyone just like massage? Hey.
I'm kidding, Georgie.
thinking.
I'm totally kidding on you. But it's just anything I do that's bad for my body makes it worse. And I was up late last night.
You look great.
You look great. You do.
Yeah. Very handsome
like a
voice.
good raccoon?
Good
Yeah,
voice.
no, they're cool,
Imitation
literally.
is the highest form of flattery.
It
so.
is.
Why didn't you do? Oh, did you?
My eyes?
Yeah.
Oh, no, she absolutely.
below her
That's
eyes.
not what Meryl looks like. Meryl's much more pretty than that. But she added the bags.
That might have to
I
be
got my
the
5
most
o'clock
beautiful thing
shadow.
I've ever seen because
It's like
I don't know.
It's like looking in a mirror.
Well, I don't know what it is about you today, Muriel, but you.
Muriel. Fucking Courage the Cowardly Dog.
I think this needs to be charged. So we're
Oh, does
almost
it?
there.
Okay, well, while Meryl figures that out,
Here, I'll do this.
Why don't you figure this out?
Yeah, I don't need to figure it out.
we're gonna move on to the next segment.
Oh, you need juice though.
I got it. It's
Okay,
in my
I was
office.
gonna say.
Oh, did you just sneeze into that?
Jesus.
You just sneezed into that.
Yucky boy.
This is literally going as exactly how I thought it would be going. All right.
Oh no, this probably needs to be charged. This also.
That's what I just said.
Yeah.
We need to charge it.
Wait, I have a portable charger on me. A USB one.
Oh!
God, I have a boner.
Oh, I love that.
Okay. This is the first time Meryl has ever liked a boner.
I'm into it.
So we're gonna move on to our next segment, which is my first time. And we get this question asked pretty much every day to the Always Open email. People want to know just our first time having sex.
Have you talked about it before?
Not
Nope.
like as a, we've like probably referenced it in
Yeah,
other
but we've never
questions
actually
before.
had a full segment on it.
Yeah. So yeah, I would say who submitted this question, but it's so many people. So
I think I wrote everybody and their mother.
Graphic,
And their
you
mom.
guys get on the show.
very
Extremely graphic.
Yeah.
Steve was
Sure.
taken from behind his first time.
Well, how graphic do you want?
That's just.
I mean,
how
whatever
big was it? Did you use lube?
whatever you want to share, we're open to having.
Yeah, always
Big
open.
enough.
Yeah. So what was your first time? How old were you? What was the situation?
How old was I? You know what? I think a lot of people in life have sex at a very young age, and then there are other people who are late bloomers, right?
Absolutely, dude. Absolutely, dude.
How old were you?
I was near 19,
Why is that bad? That's normal.
but I was just a bit of. Just
How
a bit of-
near?
I was 20
Were you
years
20?
old.
Or were you
And
older
that's
than
not
20?
embarrassing, and I'm not embarrassed to
shouldn't
say
be.
that I was 20 years old when I lost my virginity.
Is that true?
Why would I ever want to say this? I never got around to really sealing the deal. I was a very nervous guy, I was a lot of social anxiety,
Hey, Daddy.
and it was
You're going, Daddy.
it was finally about to happen.
Okay.
And it was everything that I thought it was from watching all the porn.
Had you done other things before that? Like gotten head?
I got a
or-
blowjob once.
Okay.
By what?
Just once before.
Did you though?
Yeah. I was playing tennis with one of my friends at night, and we went back to her parents' house and we watched a movie and she gave me a blowjob.
Oh, that's awesome.
Yeah.
You never
Did
told
you-
me that story.
friends?
And she was
Oh,
like,
run.
Did you come instantly?
no, I didn't come at all. I didn't know how to. I didn't know how to come. No, I was nervous, and
Yeah. I think that's normal.
she was like, "Why aren't you making any noises?es?"
Were you just dead silent?
I was like kind of silent, yeah.
Did
and
you
that's
move
when
at all,
I
or were you
realized
just
that
like-
you have to act? You have to like let the person know.
Was this
Yeah,
was this
it's-
what it was like for you?
No, it was like. I was just like I had so much gas. No, it was just like I was hotboxing the room, and she was just like,
So close to your asshole.
I was just like, sorry,
You weren't even hard.
I'm so sorry. I'll get hard soon.
Just sucking on your flaccid dick when you're shitting.
Oh, isn't that called a blumpkin?
No, that's
Yeah.
why you're shitting on the toilet.
Oh, not just while you're.
I've given many of those
Okay.
to Steve here.
Smashing Blumpkins.
So your first time.
Oh, no, I mean, there wasn't anything in particular. I think I did a lot better than I thought I was going to do. Because I was a very avid porn watcher. I knew how dicks and shit worked. So I went at it, and I think I didn't. She was on her
Was it
period.
First time too?
Oh.
No, she was not her first
Your
time.
first time was on a girl's period. Wow.
Yeah, actually.
Was
yeah.
it terrifying for you?
No, I was just happy to finally get it done.
Get
to
it
be honest,
done.
I was happy about that.
I think that's a lot of people whose first time, like when it happens, they just like want to get it over with. Like
It's
I know
not
that sounds
necessarily
bad,
that I
but,
wanted to get it over
but
with.
just like you want to experience it so that you're less nervous and anxious about it, right?
You know what? I don't think I was very nervous and anxious about it actually happening. I think when you're in the moment, it's just sort of, that's all you're
I was
thinking about
nervous
is actually.
as fuck. All I was thinking about is making sure I didn't come too fast, and I did.
How fast do you come?
Probably too fast. For anyone's comfort at all.
Right on time.
Probably
Yes.
like a couple minutes in, literally my first time. Bless your soul. But you had a good
the reason,
issue though too.
The reason that my roommates found out that she was on her period is because later on when they walked in the room, they noticed a handprint on the wall.
No.
Oh, dude, just
In
like
blood?
Dog shit.
in dog shit.
That was pure blood, yeah.
She was a
Pure blood dog?
She was. She was a pure blood.
Pure blood.
And that bitch was bleeding.
She was
Get it?
so smart.
The
though.
female dog is a bitch. I'm not being an asshole.
Right. No. You
No,
didn't.
I
Need everyone
got
to
you.
know that.
No.
That's a joke.
I know you're talking about the
People
dog.
have said far worse things to you.
Absolutely, and I meant it when they said it.
Where were you? Was it her
During
place?
9/11?
Yes. We actually did have an episode.
We actually did have an episode about
That's
that. yeah.
awful.
I was in third grade.
don't
Oh,
feel
I
good
mean,
about
not
the
during
show
the sex, but during the sex, where was I? And
Yeah.
you know what? I don't want to give up the location because it's starting to.
Gotcha.
It was Wisconsin.
Okay.
That's where you were.
Yeah.
In. Well, that's nice.
There's no Wisconsin's.
So
Raise your hand if you're from Wisconsin.
yeah, we'll check. So my first time was when I was 16, which I think nowadays
brag.
seems
I
young.
think I was 16 too.
I would think
Yeah.
I was 15.
Yeah, I think like between
All
like
right,
15
easy.
and 18 is very common for a lot of people now. I was 16, and it was with my first boyfriend. I'd been dating him for like 4 months or so, and I had spent the night at his place without either of our parents knowing. I said I was sleeping over at a friend's house, and he
That's really bad of you.
didn't tell his mom.
I'm
You spent
listening,
the night at his-
Barbara.
I'm listening.
did.
You spent the night at his
I'm glad
place?
Meryl's listening.
You were 16 years old.
Stop it.
Sorry.
He's hitting my foolie bone.
And like we had like done other things before, like pretty much everything except
Butt
sex.
stuff.
Yeah.
All right.
Had you done
No,
stuff?
no. I still to this day I've never done butt stuff. And
for
we were like making out and stuff, and I was like, I think I'm ready. And he goes, I don't have condoms. And I'm like,
Come
"Do you?"
inside.
He goes,
And
oh
hold the
shit.
fries.
Oh shit! But I think my friend who lives like just down the street has condoms, and this was December
Wow,
in
effort.
Canada.
Effort.
So
Yeah.
he like gets dressed, and I could see out his window him literally run down the street, and he slips because it's fucking middle of
And
winter.
he's dead now.
So he slips on the ice, and he like gets up and keeps running. But to this day, I still have never told him that I saw him run and
Ambulance
slip.
comes.
Did it look like a hard fall?
Pretty hard.
Oh, fuck.
Yeah.
He broke only his dick.
Dedication.
It's just hard.
And then he came back and we had sex, and it was like, it was weird because I thought it was gonna hurt more, but it didn't hurt too much.
Yeah.
It just felt like strange.
Did he pop the old Hoover?
It's a myth. It's not a real
That's a
thing.
myth. And also I had used tampons.
That's
before
not a
that.
myth.
It doesn't rip, it just stretches.
Every time Kip
The hymen?
fucks, he pops a Hoover. Are you
Even if it's the
kidding
same
me,
person.
Barbara? Are you kidding me, guardrail?
I fucked Steve 3 times and he's bled 4
Pop my
times.
Hoover each one.
Your
Much
Hoover.
more than the last.
But no, it was
He just won't stop bleeding.
it was a very nice experience because I dated that guy for 6 years.
I hate this.
Mine was actually a good experience
You
too.
hated it.
I don't know, it just like freaks me out.
Sex talk?
Should I take off the wig
No,
so I can
the
be even
outfit.
more bold?
Oh, the outfit.
Oh no.
Is it because
this
she looks so much like you, or is it just because she looks like a guy and that's like disconcerting?
No, because of me.
Because of you.
Absolutely because of me. And the red flannel. I just like keep
do
getting
you
tricked
think
out because I think
that's
I'm looking in a mirror.
Honestly, I'd just rather hang out with you than anyone else because I love myself.
Why can't you be like that, Steve?
You know? So you just gotta love yourself a little more, you know what I mean, buddy?
Okay, I will be like that.
Okay, do that.
Awesome. I love me.
Speaking of loving me,
Just look straight into your camera.
oh,
No.
Speaking of loving
and then
me.
Meryl, look straight into your camera. And then just flip back and forth.
you gotta do the right smile though.
It's the, yep. And now Steve, look into your camera.
I don't know which one's which.
Oh, fuck. It's too good.
Yeah, I'm sorry.
You guys want to hear about when I came to quick?
Yes.
Yeah.
How old are you?
my
Tell us the whole
I think
story.
I was 16 and I'd been dating this girl for a couple months.
Had she lost her virginity yet?
Oh, she was a goddamn animal.
that's-
Yeah, she was too much. Absolutely. And we were at her parents' house and for like Thanksgiving or something like that. Canadians have Thanksgiving. And we had snuck into her grandma's house because she was gone. So we like literally climbed the fence, broke in, she was not there. And we had sex in her guest bedroom of her grandma's house that we broke into, like I said. And it was just, I just came very fast.
What was your
Very
position?
fast. And I was
No.
very
And
excited.
Do you want to know why it came so goddamn fast?
Yeah.
Well, as soon as the penis actually entered the vaginal crevice, I was very excited.
Yeah.
Very excited
Definitely.
indeed. I was
Definitely.
very excited, and
Definitely.
that contributed to coming so fast.
Definitely.
Not inside, of course. I'm not looking to get the bitch pregnant.
Exactly.
But I was very excited, just so
So
very excited.
Oh, well,
Woof.
Fantastic, and
So excited.
I had had sex, and I did that, and I accomplished what I came to see, and I laid my seed on the bed, all over the bed.
All over the butt.
you have to clean it up?
Did you wear a
I
condom?
only came in my eyes. No, I didn't.
Here's all
You came in
fucking wig. I can't keep
There
it.
you go. No, you're good.
She
now.
made me come in my eye. She said it was her fetish, and I'll
Did
tell
you
you.
did you have sex with her again?
Yeah.
And were you able to
Do better the next time?
Yeah.
No.
What's your
God,
fetish?
no. I was 16.
Do you have a fetish as well?
A fetish? No.
That's another question we'll get to.
No fetishes.
No.
Meryl, what was your first time?
Dude, I don't remember.
You don't remember?
I really don't. I honestly do not remember. I could tell you it was with.
But you don't remember like details about it?
Nope.
What about how old you were?
Probably 15 or 16.
How small was my penis?
7
Teen.
inches, centimeters.
Yeah.
Kilometers.
Was it with a girlfriend at the time or just a random girl?
a girlfriend?
Yeah.
We're gay, kid.
I know we're gay.
Which one?
Both.
Oops. Is that fun?
Yeah.
I don't understand. I have no idea.
Do you guys have?
Yeah. I don't remember. Honestly, I really don't, and it's kind of sad
That's
to say
very-
that I don't.
yeah.
But I don't. It was that unmemorable.
What are you just saying?
Do you ever get road rash on? Do you ever get road rash on the old back 40, if you know what I'm saying?
I don't know what you're saying.
No, back
Talking about the sled course. When she's cold and wet, do the roads ice?
Keep talking.
I gotta go.
Keep telling me.
Do they salt the roads when it's getting slippery?
They do.
And does it burn ever?
No.
Have you ever done the old salt and ice challenge on the cootis?
I have.
On the
Have you ever done the
Cootis.
old ALS ice bucket challenge on the
Have you ever sparked it for ALS?
Sparked
But
Barbara.
genuinely curious.
Well, but
Have you ever had too much
No.
friction?
Oh, no. That's not a real thing that people do.
scissoring is not a real thing.
With dicks it is.
I
Dicks and
mean-
vaginas it definitely is.
Oh,
I'm
okay.
sure people
But I'm
scissor.
talking about vagina because externally, is it like?
But you,
But there's
people, I've
Ooh,
had
can
a lot
move
of
that
people say
fast.
that's
Me.
too much. I've had people say that like scissoring, I think is like glamorized by porn and
Yeah,
stuff.
yeah.
Like
I
it
mean,
doesn't
there's
work
definitely
as well
people
as
who are
people
like,
assume.
oh, we
it'll-
should try that, and then you do it, and you're like, oh, this is doing.
But
it.
you still want to, like, probably slosh it around a bit.
I mean, I guess you can, but
Use different adjectives, please,
I knew
man.
you'd say that, and that's exactly why I said that.
But you probably do like double-sided. Like, what's the thing from Whack-A-Mole?
Whack-A-Mole. What's that thing for whack-a-mole? You do bludger each
Sorry
other,
for
right?
getting into this.
Well, I can't think of a better time to segue into something else.
please do.
Thank you to Movement for sponsoring this episode of Always Open. The holiday shopping season is here. With Movement, you could skip the crowds and standing in crazy lines and find a gift they'll love at prices that beat department stores. Movement watches start at just $95. At department stores, you're looking at $400 to $500. They figured out that by selling online, they were able to cut out the middleman and retail markup, providing the best possible price. At such great prices, Movement watches make wonderful holiday gifts too. Classic design, quality construction, and styled minimalism. Over 1 million watches sold in over 160 countries. Get 15% off today with free shipping and free returns by going to movement.com/open. Now is the time to step up your watch game. Go to mvmt.com/open. Join the movement.
God, that was beautiful.
Feels good.
That was beautiful. It truly was beautiful.
You did so good.
Can you tell? Can you see the tears?
Meryl, you didn't put the tattoos on your arms.
I'm crying.
Fake fan. Just saying.
I know. I
Everybody
also
knows it.
didn't get the
Blue.
thing right. The
Don't touch Steve.
Don't touch her.
Don't touch Steve.
don't touch.
Yeah, you're Steve.
Don't touch Steve.
Wait. I told you I got this list of
Yeah, read your kid.
a month ago when we decided, or actually like 6 months ago when we were on to do this episode with you guys, I started making a list of things that you do.
All right.
Read about
I'm
it.
sure there's some that aren't on there because
There's
not a real fan.
There's plenty of that aren't here because I don't have enough time to
Easily.
sit and
Easily
only
have enough
watch.
time, easily.
I have one on my
Had
phone.
4 months.
You don't know how to read street signs.
You do now, so
do now, you learned?
did
Okay.
previous issue.
You fall asleep at snaps.
Yeah, just keep going.
Yeah, this is good. This is what I wanted to get at the
Okay.
end of this episode.
What else
And then the next ones. Wake up.
Anyways,
Vape life.
You also
Weird.
do you have the anyways on there?
Is that
Do I have what?
It's one of my favorite things that kids do.
Anyway.
Anyways, I don't know why it makes me laugh so hard when you do that.
why doesn't this work? What the
It
fuck
will
are we doing
right
wrong?
now.
There's there's attributes, but also like different, like just like
Facial
visual
expressions?
things, right?
Absolutely.
The headband, obviously. The chipped nail polish, which
Absolutely. And you missed one.
I missed one. I'm a
This
fake
one.
fan. You're right. I'm a fake fan. Oh, you did it!
Oh,
Rock the boat, baby. What do you do?
Don't rock the boat.
Give me that,
I feel
bitch.
so bad for our
Oh,
audio listeners
Give me
right
that,
now.
bitch.
Don't waste the battery.
Everybody,
we
look
just
at him. What
got
he's
it.
doing.
How do you
I
do
need
it?
this. Whoa, don't burn the coil, bud.
Bud.
Oh, dude.
Canadian thing. We say bud.
So what else does Kib do?
I
know
just
it's
wrote,
not
you
good.
say nonsensical shit all the time.
But it's planned. It's not random entirely.
Yeah.
This is, I want to mention, non-nicotine.
This has got so
What?
It's 100% nicotine.
Is it actually?
No.
Okay, good.
It's really-
No, we made sure because Mara and I are
We
good
don't-
kids. We don't condone.
We have
vaping.
asthma.
I have horrible asthma and allergies.
I got it.
I'm allergic to smoke.
Doing it.
All right, let's move on to our next segment.
Why'd you unplug it?
Oh, because it only works.
Should
when
we
you're-
should we go to our box of issues, or should we try to sneak this one in?
What was the point of talking to him about all the things he does?
I was just letting him know.
I wanted to hear all of them,
He
honestly.
knows what he does.
Who's that?
Jaws. Jaws.
Come here, Jaws.
Come, just hop in. Come in around the back.
Come in around the back.
You're not mic'd up, so people won't be able to hear you, but it's James. Yeah, no,
Yeah.
I agree.
Oh my god. Oh my god. No way that happened.
Hi.
Check this out.
Sorry, what's your next segment? They're not going to do anything worthwhile.
And thumbnail.
We should go with the box of issues.
Whoa, that was actually very impressive.
It's called the
good.
French
That was
butt
very
hail.
Is there any nicotine?
Not
No.
at all.
Okay, see you guys.
It's pointless.
Good to have you, buddy.
Too, I don't know why they didn't.
We'll have you on at some point.
No.
We won't.
No.
So what do you think?
Box of issues. Let's go for
Box
it.
of issues? All right. You guys ready for our
What's
box
up? We
of
good?
issues?
Try to fight? What's up? Anyway,
Love you.
Oh, we gotta get that old vape pen
Just
out
get
of
that out
there.
of here. All right, box of issues.
only James laughed at that. And no one heard. 'Cause
That was James's little laugh.
These are user submitted questions. So these are people who write into the show and legitimately want our help with
Hoo hoo.
Oh, actual problems and issues?
Actual,
Actual,
real, people
real
with
human
actual
problems.
real.
Have you ever
I'm
had
good
a
at
real
that.
moment
I'm good at that.
with
a
these
few-
questions?
a few
Real
times.
answers.
Yeah, we actually got really real recently.
It's
Okay.
about 7. And
Was it about dicks? Because this is
It
kind of
was.
mostly about what this show does. It talks about
Yep.
is dicks.
You guys ever seen a dick, actually?
No.
No,
No,
God
actually.
no.
Only
Did
my
you-
own.
So this is purely speculation, everything.
Should we put our dicks on the table?
Absolutely not.
All right, so
want
this
to.
question comes from Anonymous. And they write, I'm 25, and I've been in the Air Force stationed overseas since I was 18. I recently moved back home and noticed I've been getting a lot of female attention. What concerns me is that all of them seem to be in committed relationships. At first, I was turning these women down and wrote it off to me being just something new. But now it seems like that's the only attention I get. Am I a bad person for contributing to their infidelity? Is this just something culturally that's on the rise, or am I just the outlier? For scale, it's less than 10 women, but more than 5. So I'm gonna guess 7-ish women. And
Say
more
7.5 women.
and more keep popping up. Really, I just appreciate your thoughts.
You know what? Nobody wanted me when I was single.
And no one wants you now. I'm just kidding. I want you
But no,
bad, bitch.
do you ever feel like that?
Yeah,
Just like,
absolutely.
nobody ever hits on you when you're single.
But he's single. It's
He is single.
the guy who
He's
wrote
just
this. is
gotten
single.
out of the Air
He's-
Force.
He just came back from the Air Force. It's all these married women, people who are committed, are now hitting on him.
Well, it's
Oh, it could be the
because
same kind of thing,
It's
though.
the exact same thing, and it contributes to like you want what you don't have, and that usually takes place when you're not in the right relationship, I would say.
But I guess it comes down to, should he feel bad?
No, absolutely. For them wanting him,
Yeah.
or him like,
Oh, should he feel bad if he acts on it?
I think
Yeah,
it's, yeah. If
morally,
you're
yeah.
or like encouraging it, I think maybe is what.
yeah,
he's
don't do
Yeah.
that.
There's nothing wrong with
Don't do it.
flirting.
I mean, it's
Depends.
Depends on how it
I mean, if
flies.
it's
I
from
don't know.
him, I mean, it's less bad than the other person who
Yeah,
has
yeah.
like who's in a relationship flirting.
Yeah.
Yeah.
on his end, yeah. I mean, he's allowed.
Everybody
to be
should just
flirty.
always feel bad.
That's 100% true.
So if you're questioning, should I feel bad? You already know the answer, dude.
You know-
You already
you know-
probably feel bad.
It goes like this: do unto others as others do unto you.
That's what Jesus said.
That's what God said to Jesus, and then Jesus told me, and now I'm telling you. Now pay attention, bitch. All right.
Don't
What did
talk-
I say?
don't-
What did I say?
Don't talk to him like that.
Do God unto others.
Don't look at me. Look at her. What did I say?
Don't do unto others as do as.
No.
That's exactly
Hey,
what he
listen
said.
to me. Hey, come
Verbatim.
here. Come
Don't
here.
slap
Come
me.
here. Come here.
I'm not coming.
Come here.
Stop it.
Come here.
Please, just can we do this? Show?
I'm so
Next
glad
time
we
do
did this
better.
show with these boys.
What accent is that?
So
Armenian.
to the anonymous guy who wrote in, I would say don't feel bad. Sometimes you're just putting that energy out there, and some people pick up on it. That's a lot of smoke.
Oh, I'm so sorry.
There you are. There you are.
Let me talk to you.
So you're
sir.
coming from the opposite end of the spectrum on this.
Well, what would you
No,
guys do?
or
You
just
guys,
one
you guys are
spectrum
in
in particular.
You guys are in committed relationships, and let's say
Would
there
you
was.
flirt with an airman?
Let's say there were women
25-year-old
throwing themselves
airman?
at you.
I mean,
Would you feel bad about?
You're a dirty little boy.
I wouldn't contribute to that. I would not reciprocate.
I would.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So like, but being the girl, like if I was to tell the girl, I'd be like, I mean, from a third party. I mean, you can't really. From our perspective, it's just like don't contribute to that.
Yeah.
But to
Don't
tell that
contribute.
dude, don't feel bad about it, but don't contribute.
Yeah.
Don't do that.
And I think that honestly the biggest issue is with these women who are in relationships and putting themselves out there like that, because it's like that is not right, and it should be more on them for doing that, not.
And it's only women doing that, guys.
I disagree.
You know?
I disagree.
Only
racist.
ever.
Guys, I was kidding. And I hope that you guys didn't take that seriously.
I didn't.
I meant that both sexes do it, or whatever sex exists.
Oh, please.
I'm very progressive.
What about the ones that don't exist yet?
Then they'll do it when they get
Oh,
the chance.
you're pandering now.
Okay. What's your favorite gender?
You ready to end the show?
the ones that fuck toasters.
I want to just keep letting this go.
The ones from the woods that fuck toasters.
I didn't say woods, but I did say the ones that fuck toasters.
Next question.
Polygram
Well,
animals.
that's all we got for the show. We also have a
What?
post show that we do.
How long have we been going?
17 hours.
Yeah, about an hour.
No,
really?
this has not been an hour.
About.
This is a fun show. You guys have a fun little show. Holy
Thank
shit.
you.
Yeah.
Great
You
job.
really think so?
Yeah, absolutely.
Yeah, I want to do this for
Okay,
another
these are
hour
fun
at
to
least.
talk to.
All right.
Well,
We
we
can do it
got
for
a post show that we're gonna do, so we get
We gotta catch a flight.
chat a little more. No, we got time. We made sure of it. And so if you're not a first member, sign up so we could see more of whatever this was.
And once you sign up, make sure you stay there past that first month so you get charged. Please. That's how everybody here makes money. Me included.
They've not cut to you a single time.
You wouldn't need to. You know he's here in all camera angles.
that sound is gonna be so annoying for audio listeners.
Yeah.
But that's okay. 'Cause
This is what Lewis wanted.
Oh yeah, Lewis.
I'm so happy we finally got you guys on.
Yeah, we're very excited. to
Next
have you.
time we get you guys on, we're gonna make sure that we wear our normal attire.
You gotta
so
bring
we
it on
don't
with
Public
Raina.
level show.
Yeah,
No.
absolutely.
Bring
Or
him on
don't.
with me.
Bring Raina on with you.
Bring Rain on
We'll
with
figure
me.
it out. But thank you for joining me. And guys, definitely check out Sugar Pine. They're on YouTube. They got some great stuff. The Woods is a short film they just came out with. It's fantastic.
Did great.
Check it out and sign up for
dude.
first membership so you can see our post show and some other stuff that these guys are going to be bringing. Don't touch me. And no, also don't touch me. And we love you. If you have a question for us, you can submit it to alwaysopen@rooster.com.
Straight to the head, dude. Straight to the head.
Can't think of a better way to cut out.
100% nicotine, 100,000 milligrams.
Cheers, boys.
Jerseys. Got nothing in the drink.
That's okay.
Ciao.
Got this.